Hey, what up? Welcome.
All power to the people. Right to live is mine to
Today on All Power to the People, we're going to be talking about instant runoff voting. Insta what? Real super quick. Instant runoff voting is a system of voting where you vote for the person that you want to represent you in an election, just like you always would have. But unlike how you always do in elections with regular plurality voting, you would then say, and if that person doesn't win, this is my second choice. And if that person doesn't win, this is my third choice, or however many people are running in an election. More people can run an election, and the way it works now is sort of like okay, there's Republicans and there's Democrats, and anybody with one scintilla of sense can pretty much see that in the United States of America, over the last I don't know, forever, any new ideas trying to like nudge their way into the world of ideas, anybody that just says, hey, I'm a libertarian, hey, I'm a Green Party, hey, I'm a socialist, everybody is like, do you want Darth Vader to kill Luke Skywalker? um you know so instant runoff voting, more people could run in an election, more ideas could be introduced into the world of ideas, and people could vote for who they like, um, and say, this is my second choice and this is my third choice, so it wouldn't have that, that level of spoileriness of people saying, you can't, you get, So, has it been tried anywhere? And what have people thought about it that have tried it? Yes, some people have tried it. It's been in effect in other countries like Australia uh, for a while now. And it has also been tried in the state of Maine uh, quite a bit throughout the entire state. And then there are municipalities. I mean, there's one municipality. There's a city, Cambridge, that's been doing it since like forever. But there are more and more now. Berkeley and Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Santa Fe, and there are places that are doing ranked choice voting. And in November, um, wow, uh, New York City has adopted some ranked choice voting. So that's a lot of traction because New York City, that's no small potatoes. And what have the people thought of it who have used it so far? One of the criticisms of ranked choice voting is like people say, voting is complicated enough, and you don't want to add any, you don't want to make it even harder to vote, and add, but people in Maine who have been through it in a couple cycles now say it's fine, it's easy, not a problem with it. Um, you know, and another demographic that it has been proven very popular with is the younger folk. Younger folks, when you just sort of say this is a ranked choice voting, and this is how it works, they're like, yeah, why aren't we already doing this? One thing that is kind of confusing about it is it's like interchangeably people use the names instant runoff voting or ranked choice voting, and I would love to be able to say that they're just the exact same thing, but really, in terms of language, we do have a little bit of a clump of blah. Um, it's they're maybe the exact same thing, and maybe not because people can't just nail down their terms and just mean one thing when they say one thing, but for the most part, ranked choice voting and instant runoff voting can be thought to be pretty much the same thing. So then, are there potential dangers out there to all this ranked choice, instant runoff, whatever you want to call it, voting? Yes. Yes, there is. There is one that I would like to point out, which is yeah, when you open up the field to allow more ideas into the marketplace and make it that much easier for change to occur, you are opening the field for all the ideas, not just the ideas that you like, um, all of them. So, um, while a lot of people say, "Oh, this instant runoff voting is just it's a pet um, project of the left, and they want to make it possible to uh, yeah um, no. You also, the world is full, the planet Earth, full of new fascists and xenophobic people. All the foreigners gotta go. All the foreigners are bad. Everybody that's not from here is terrible. Um, and if you think that's gonna be getting any better now that we have like coronavirus, it's not gonna be getting any better. Uh, and so, I mean, yeah, I mean, there is the possibility that opening the marketplace of ideas up to, smaller factions of people can just, next thing you know, instant runoff voting. And oh my goodness, David Duke got elected governor of Louisiana. I mean, hopefully not. So I think that instant runoff voting is a really, really potentially powerful tool that we would really benefit by having it in our toolbox. I am strongly advocating for it, and I think that lots of people should too. Where I'm from here in Buffalo, New York, there's a group coalescing around trying to bring ranked choice voting to Buffalo. So just message me, get in touch with me if you'd like to join that effort. If you are from somewhere else and just do a search around and see if they have a similar effort going on, and if they don't, just start one. Just start one. But yeah, me personally, I think that if we succeed in pushing forward and getting ranked choice voting rolled out throughout more and more and more cities, then just keep in mind that it becomes more important than ever that we really have to be on it, with getting the truth out to people that, hey, other people who are different from you are still made out of people. But I say, hey, don't let that stop us. And other thing I would say, don't let us stop us, is that a lot of people, when you bring up ranked choice voting, I wouldn't say a lot of people, because not even a lot of people even bring up ranked choice voting to begin with. And when they do, there's not a lot of people who have opinions on it. Yet that's what we're trying to change. But people who do study voting systems and things like this, when you bring up ranked choice voting to them, sometimes there's a subculture, there's a constituency that will immediately begin pointing out to you that, oh, there's like way better things that get people more of who they really want than even ranked choice voting. And then they start talking about like scored voting and things, and those are great, but those don't have any traction yet. There's like no place where those are even being tried or seriously, I mean, they might be better, but we as a species, we have like distractibility. Like as soon as somebody says, hey, this is better and let's start doing it, then somebody says, this is better than that, and this is better than that, and this is better than, it's like something has momentum, can we just push on that for a minute? But anyway, I am sure that you don't need this video to be any longer than this. So I am going to say, peace. My rap name is Alex. This is All Power to the People. This is a little bit of an introductory primer on ranked choice voting, instant runoff voting. If you'd like to see a little bit more, this is Fair Votes, a cartoon that they made years ago. And also, if you want to watch some more All Power to the People, that's an option too. All right.